Is bookkeeping a profitable business? That's exactly what I'm going to talk about in these next 10 minutes. My name is Zach Pasquarello, and I teach you how to start your own bookkeeping business in less than 30 days with no experience. I know how to do it because I did it 3 years ago. And my whole goal with making these videos is to teach you everything that I've learned so that you can fast track to success and avoid all of the mistakes that I've made. If you enjoy videos like this, subscribe to my channel because I'm posting new videos every day. And also, if you need help starting your own bookkeeping business, there's actually a link in the description of this video. Go ahead and schedule a one-on-one consultation with me. I would love to work with you anytime. So I make a lot of videos teaching you how to start a bookkeeping business, but this video is going to be designed to persuade you to start a bookkeeping business, especially if you're on the fence. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a bookkeeping business and you just aren't really sure if it's the right idea for you. I'm going to talk about how profitable a bookkeeping business can be. Okay, so first of all, one of the coolest things is that you don't necessarily need a ton of equipment or inventory. Here are some examples of businesses. Like, I know I see a lot of people talking about starting a vending machine business, but you got to spend a couple $1,000s to actually get a vending machine. If you want to start a trucking company, you're going to have to spend a ton of money to get a truck. If you want to start becoming a real estate investor, obviously you have to buy real estate to become a real estate investor or a landlord. There's a ton of risk and a ton of money involved in starting those things. You want to start a gym, you got to get a brick and mortar location. If you want to start a restaurant, same thing. You either have to get like a food truck or you have to get an actual location to start a restaurant. Junk removal. A lot of companies, I see a lot of junk removal companies being started, but you need to get some sort of truck, and also you have to hire people to help you. And then finally, landscaping companies, same thing. You got to get a lawnmower, you got to get a chainsaw, you got to get a truck and a trailer. Like, all of these companies are great, but they require some type of equipment to get started. And also, if you want to sell a product, like, you're going to have to buy a ton of inventory up front. Now, the cool thing about a bookkeeping business, here is what you need: literally just a laptop and an internet connection. You can go to Amazon and buy a $300 laptop right now. You can go to Starbucks and get internet for free, or spend 50 or 100 bucks a month on internet at your house. You don't need an office, and also you don't need employees. In today's labor market, it's so difficult to hire and retain high quality employees. You're not dependent on anybody else. You're not dependent on any buildings or equipment or any storefronts or any employees. Literally, all you need to start a bookkeeping business is a laptop and an internet connection, so there's no risk. There's no reason not to get started. One other thing I'll say about this is this ties in exactly to the profitability of the company. You have basically no overhead. So all of your revenue is just straight profit. There's no expenses other than your laptop and your internet subscription and a couple other miscellaneous software subscriptions, but there's basically no overhead. Basically, all of your revenue is just straight profit. Okay, now certifications and degrees. What are the barriers to entry for a bookkeeping business? What do I need to do to get certified? So to do taxes, you're going to have to be an enrolled agent, or you have to get some sort of certification with the IRS or become a CPA. To be an attorney, obviously you have to pass the bar exam. You have to be a licensed attorney. Even to sell insurance, you have to have special licenses in your state to sell insurance. To do financial planning, you have to pass exams and you have to take certifications. But the best thing about a bookkeeping business for certifications and degrees, you don't need a college degree, you don't need work experience, and you don't need any certification. And I promise you, I can stand up here and say this with 1000% confidence because I did this 3 years ago. I had no work experience, I had no college degree related to accounting, and I had no certifications. I was not a certified bookkeeper. I had nothing. The only thing that you want to have, not required, but you want to have, is to be a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor, and that's free and it's relatively easy. You can knock that out in a couple weeks while you're still working your full-time job. So you don't need any experience, you don't need any certifications, you don't need any degrees. Such an easy business to get into and to get started. Now, one of the awesome perks of a bookkeeping business is that it is a necessary service. However, a car wash, not a necessary service. I can wash my car on my own. Interior design, it's nice to have somebody come in and make my living room or my office look pretty, but not a necessary service. Dry cleaning. If I have a shirt and tie, it might be nice to get it pressed and dry cleaned, not necessary. I can wash it in my washing machine in my basement. Landscaping. It's nice to have somebody mulch your flower bed or mow your grass for you, but when times get tough, you can eliminate that service. You don't need to hire a landscaper. And then finally, even restaurants. Restaurants are nice. I love going out to eat, but not a necessary service. If times are tough, if you have to cut bills, these are going to be some of the first things that you cut out of your expenses if you're running low on money. However, I think this slide pretty much speaks for itself. Bookkeeping is a necessary service, all because of our good friends at the IRS. Every business owner needs to file their taxes every single year. And in order to file your taxes, you need accurate financial statements. In order to get accurate financial statements, you need bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is just the recording of transactions so that you can generate financial statements. Selling my services has been a breeze because so many business owners need this service. I don't need to persuade you to explain to you why you need bookkeeping. I just need to offer the services. I need to be good at offering the services, but I don't need to explain to you why you need them. So selling a necessary service is so much easier than selling a luxury service. Okay, this is the last slide. I'm going to wrap it up with this idea of a recurring monthly subscription. So one sale is $3,600 per year. So each customer is going to pay me $3,600 per year because they pay me on average $300 a month, and they pay me every single month. So as long as I get 2 new clients per month in the first year, I will have acquired 24 clients in the first year, and I will have already made $86,000 in revenue. This is almost exactly what happened in the first year that I started my business. Now, obviously, you're going to lose some clients, but you're not going to lose all of your clients. So year after year, you're going to slowly build your book of business to the point where you just know exactly how much money you're going to make next month because, oh, I've already got 40 clients and they're paying me $300 a month. So I already know that I'm going to make $12,000 next month in recurring monthly subscriptions. This is such a great way to start a business because it provides you peace of mind. It enables you to forecast and plan in the future. So not only is it a necessary service, there's low upfront cost to get started. You don't need to hire anybody else, but also this recurring monthly subscription is kind of the icing on the cake. Seriously, starting a bookkeeping business is the best business that I've ever started. And if you're on the fence about starting a bookkeeping business, I strongly encourage you just get started, just learn bookkeeping, start selling, start marketing. I promise you, as long as you watch all of my videos and follow my steps, you will be able to start a bookkeeping business in less than 30 days, and you don't even need any experience.